Howdy FoxGang, welcome to another video here over on the channel. I am of course the ever deplorable host, FGRolls, Fox Gaming, sometimes just Fox, whatever you want to call me. And I am happy to announce that I am finally getting down to a project idea that we've talked about several times. Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, not that specifically. Actually, what we've talked about several times is whether or not I should be making Let's Play content. I'm gonna be honest. The thing that I need to be honest about is if I sound all over the place and really nervous, it's because I am. Recording has never been my forte. In fact, streaming feels 100 times easier than this. I'm gonna go ahead and be completely real with you. So just bear with me here while I try to get my bearings a little bit. Now, I've tried. I have tried streaming I have tried streaming Baldur's Gate 3 over on Twitch, which, by the way, if you guys would like to go and check out my streams, you can go check us out over at twitch.tv/FGRolls. Okay, focus. Focus. Right, so I've tried streaming this game twice already with 2 separate characters. One of the characters, by the way, is actually going to be what we're going to be playing as today. But we tried streaming it, and I don't know if it was just... I don't know what it was. But the vibe felt wrong. There was just like... It was the split of attention where it's like, I want to play the game, but at the same time, I feel like this is a game that requires a lot of focus, especially from a roleplay perspective. And yet at the same time, my attention is split between it and chat. So I was like, I don't feel it. I don't feel like this game is the best fit for me to play on stream. So, well, when this has already been in discussion before, I figure let's bring the Let's Plays back to the channel. And what better game to start with than one that I am really excited to play, Baldur's Gate 3, as I have mentioned like 3 times in this one episode. In this one intro, really. Look, when I say I'm nervous, I mean I'm nervous. I have not recorded a video in a long time. To be fair to the video, I'm just really bad with recording. I don't know, there is something about it that makes me 10 times more nervous. But I am really excited for this today. I have been really excited to do this for weeks, actually. Now, to go ahead and introduce myself, I have already said my name, but you guys can just call me Fox. That is kind of like, I guess, my preference. I don't know. I like it. It's short, sweet, simple. And to let you know about what kind of games that I play and what kind of games you could expect to see on the channel from me is a little difficult because I kind of just play whatever strikes my fancy. Mostly games that have a really heavy concentration on story. But Fox, every game has a story. Kind of. Okay, most games have a story. Most games have a story. But my point is that what I really like about games that have a heavy base on story is one that really forces you to dive deep. One that lets you control the movement and the flow of everything. Like, I hate to use this comparison while we're playing this, but Pokemon is a good example because it is a game that lets you decide your team, your ability to build your teams in a correct format, or you can play using just whatever you like, really. I especially love games with character customization and different routes and choices because it lets it feel like it's your own individual experience. It's not just a pre-programmed pathway that you have to go down. Do you see what I mean? Like, I like games like that. Now, I will say that won't be like every game that we play, but it could be the vast majority. So if those are up your alley, I think you will like being here on the channel. Now, I do want to be honest with everyone. Like I said, we attempted to stream Baldur's Gate 3 over on the Twitch channel. I have uploaded a few of the VODs over on my VOD channel, so if you want to go check those out, that's completely fine. But as far as gameplay goes, I have played this game up to the discovery of the Underdark in Act 1. Anything beyond that, though, is a complete surprise. So for the first couple episodes, I imagine you will see me being able to play pretty decently. I'll do my best. I promise to try and do my best not to completely metagame everything. But I've already got, I already more or less have the route in my head. But I think my main focus here is going to be on the role play of everything, because I will be playing as my character, my D&D character. Yes, I do actually play D&D. In fact, it's been my hyperfixation for the last year, which is the reason I was excited to play this. Now, I also have another confession to make. And if this ruins the playthrough for you, I completely understand, but it had to happen. I had to do this. So I play an artificer in my D&D campaign. Why is that important? Well, because artificer is not natural to Baldur's Gate 3, so I had to go and pick up the mod for it. I also picked up a second class mod. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, because my character does multi-class in our D&D campaign, but I am open to not multi-classing him quite at this point. Like, not multi-classing him in the same way, especially because the mod does not contain the I guess, subclass that I actually use for my character. So I am open to just having Garrix, my character, just multi-class in a completely different route based on how the story goes. We could see him become an Artifice Paladin. I don't see that happening, but I do think it would be kind of funny to experiment with some other pathways. To be fair, I also could have experimented the same way from the very beginning, but that's beside the point. I will go over way more information as we go through this game, though, of course. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. We've already been sitting here for 7 minutes. Oh, God. I am so sorry. Let's go. I honestly, I prefer balanced because it's nice. It's just normal mode. Is that Karlach? I have never seen Karlach from this angle, so the haircut looks completely different. To be fair, all of them do kind of, like, they do all kind of look a little different in this art style. It's really interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy, let's get started. I'm so excited for this. I know this isn't the best thing to drink while recording, but I already had it, and so I'm just drinking it. The Mind Flayers. I don't care how many times I see this scene. It is... oof. Oh no, he's got his toes out! Why is he floating, actually? I never thought about it before, but why float? Well, I guess if you got it, may as well flaunt it, huh? Oh no. Oh no. I hate this. I've seen this scene so many times, and I still hate it. No thanks. That's a very cute little worm creature you've got there, Mr. Mind Flayer. Would Garrix know what a Mind Flayer is? I think so. Because I think we had a point where, at the very least, I think I remember my DM being like, yeah, you at least know the legends of a... No. No, no, no. No, no. No. You can't make me... Damn it. No, no, no. No. Ooh. Nope. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Who are you?
Okay. You guys might be annoyed with me, but I will actually reset the tutorials because I've learned the game through experience, but admittedly, I don't always read the tutorials, so it does kind of mess me up a lot. Okay, let me make sure my mods are all in place. Okay, good. They are both there. All right, so I don't know about anyone else. So for this, I am going to be building my DnD character, and there are going to be some elements about it that might make you laugh a little bit, or not really laugh, but be like, come on, bro, really? So let's go ahead. Let's start it off. I play a half orc. Let's go. I don't know about anyone else, but I really love the orcs. I think they're so cool. For class, like I said, I play an artificer. If you guys want to know a bit about Garrix's backstory, and also a little bit about my D&D experience. I've only been playing D&D for a year, and we play in kind of a homebrew world, so I actually don't know much about D&D lore. And even then, my character is technically from another homebrew world. It's so funny. We basically have like two homebrew worlds kind of intersected. It's really funny. But Garrix is from an island village called Orktash. And for the most part, it is a village of orcs, like you would expect. While within that village, he's not the only half-orc, but he is probably one of the more obvious half-orcs. Okay, no. Let me see. Okay, these are my cantrips. Ooh, this is... okay, I do have Booming Blade. Nah, I gotta give him Shocking Grasp. And let's see. Maybe Firebolt? This is really a tough one. You know what? I'm definitely gonna go Booming Blade. I like it. It's definitely one of my favorite spells. But also because these are... well, no, Garrix doesn't have this. Technically, Garrix's main spells are Firebolt and Booming Blade. It's actually really funny that I didn't give him... to be fair, I built Garrix when I was knowing very little about this game, so I just didn't have an idea of what all his character was about. So right, Garrix is from the village of Orktash, which is kind of the island's military force. Like, most of the orcs are, like, basically work as the island's main line of defense, militarily speaking. But Garrix himself is actually a blacksmith, or at least studies under the chief blacksmith of the village. So, he is a guild artisan. Ooh, we have skills in insight and persuasion. Nice. Ooh, stats. Stats is, stats is a difficult one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping that I remember to, like, put Garrix's actual stats on the screen to more or less give you an idea of what his stats look like and why I can't really replicate them in this game, since the game basically caps us at the strongest I can have is a 15 on any one stat. But obviously, you can't, like, 15 all of them. Alright. Okay. What I remember of Garrix's character sheet, actually, I don't have to remember because I have it on my phone right here because I took a picture of it. Now, let me go find it. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait, really? Intelligence is my highest. Okay. That makes sense. I thought it was Constitution for some reason. Okay. So I am going to go Intelligence 15, Constitution 14. I definitely feel like Dexterity at 30. Hold on, what is the recommended action? Oh. I'm not going to lie. Okay, the recommended is actually exactly how I would line up these stats. It is exactly how I would line this up. Okay. Well, now I feel ridiculous now. Because I'm like, where am I going to put everything? But no, everything is exactly with where I would have lined this up. Am I basic? Am I just basic like that? Well, if so, I don't know how to feel. Okay. Well, I guess we just go in and we figure out our prepared spells. Garrix has got pretty good utility for his early spells. He didn't really have much outside of his cantrips that I could really say it's like, okay, here's what he's gonna have. The fourth spell is really tricky though, because honestly speaking, I don't really remember using a lot of these spells. Disguise Self would be kind of funny, but I think I'm gonna go with, let me see, gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until this spell ends. Oh, that's pretty good. Increases a creature's movement speed by 3 meters. Expeditious Retreat. Longstrider actually works for actually kind of works as a good replacement for another spell that I have. Let's see. Increases speed movement by 3 meters. Let me kind of go ahead and look at this. Okay, 9 meters. Okay, so that would basically be 12 meters. I'm actually gonna go Expeditious Retreat. That seems like a really good spell. Okay, here's where things are gonna get a bit more basic. So I do have some cosmetic mods. You can already see where this is going. We're gonna be making a very handsome half-orc here. I know that that's basic because everybody does it, but it does play well into his story. So the thing about Garrix is, yes, he is from a village of orcs. There are other half-orcs within the village. It's just Garrix is kind of one of the ones that doesn't look as orcish as the others do. You know, he can't be like other girls, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it's really stupid, and I never realized that that was the type of character I built. I just kind of built him to be like, it's a difficult way to explain the character, but basically Garrix has a lot of issues that he has to work through, and a part of that is how different he looks from the rest of his peers and family members. And ultimately speaking, it doesn't draw him a lot of criticism. In fact, he's pretty well appreciated in the village of orcs. The problem is Garrix has low self-esteem. And if you ever know how that feels, you know that sometimes it's not how your peers look at you, it's how you look at yourself. And let's be real, I know that doesn't make sense to us, but there are plenty of analysis, plenty of stories of people who look great dealing with their own dysmorphia about their body, or even their own faces. So I do like the idea that Garrix would be one of those. I think also it helps that it's like, he's good looking and I'm not. So maybe it makes me feel better about myself. Oh god, I remember spending forever on the skin tone for Garrix, because it's so hard. Because I imagine Garrix having... This does not look green. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This looks like it still mixes in with blue, which I think is the idea. As you go higher up, it gets more blue. But I think we always settled on Lime 3. It's the one that makes the most sense to me. It's probably the most green looking. Blacksmith, so of course we have to give him a burn scar. Although, to be fair, the burn scar on his face, I think I retconned that to not have been caused by any, when I was originally designing Garrick's, he had the burn scar because he was constantly experimenting with blacksmithing techniques and introducing magic into the forging process, and it often backfired on him. But due to some revelations about, like, his character and ultimately the sources of his powers, I kind of had to change that a little bit, and so we're actually going to say that the burn scar is the result of a fight. Let's just go with that. He actually has numerous burn scars, but since the game won't let me add those, I'm just going to have to take what I can get. So he's got this one on his face. I always kind of also imagining him, like, having some along his arms, which is why they would be, like, bandaged up usually. And by the way, I'm really hoping nobody's going to bring it up as I go to design this, but I know I'm not that lucky. No. Garrick's has those bright-ass blue eyes, like, bro, no. No makeup, no. I don't have a problem with makeup, and some of them I'm like, okay, these look pretty good. But I don't know, I'm just like, nah, Garrick's isn't really a makeup-wearing type of guy. I've made characters that wear makeup. Now, for hair, I want to take another look at the Precision Bolt. Is it the Precision Bolt or the Mythmaker? It definitely is not Mythmaker. Oh, boy. No, it is Precision Bolt. Okay, that is the one I'm looking for. Garrick's has very dark hair. That's a little too dark. I think people can see what I'm asking you not to comment on. I like darker color. I like the extremely darker colors as more of like making contrast. Like you kind of see what I did here. Like I turned up the highlight. It's just really dark black only at the tips. It's really good. And it doesn't alter too much. It just gives it a little bit of oomph. And now, we need to give him a spot of gray. That's a little too much gray, honestly. How easy they put that in there. When I remember designing Garrick's, and the thing is like he has like these two strands of hair that kind of fall over his face. Like, if you ever want to see what Garrick's looks like, you can actually look at some of the other videos I've posted on the VOD channel. And I think here as well, I have like a little chibi variation of him. And you can always go and take a look at that to show you what Garrick's looks like. Or at least a closer approximation of my idea of what he looks like. I want everyone to know that I designed Garrick's before I ever saw The Mighty Nine. I had never even heard of the show by the time I designed Garrick's. Which was hilarious, by the way. The only reason I bring that up is because, yeah, Garrick's and Ford look a lot alike. Minus the contrasting skin tones. Alright, no facial hair yet. I do want to also state, this is not final design for Garrick's in this playthrough. Because I know that there is a thing that lets you change your appearance throughout the game, and I really want to make use of that to kind of... I don't like the idea of being trapped into a singular appearance in a game that lets you customize your whole character. I feel like it's so much more fun to play with that as you go throughout the game. Garrix, let's go. All right. Now, I gotta go ahead and I gotta bring out the Garrix voice. Hi everyone. I'm Garrix. Mending light, minor illusion. Are those my cantrips? I thought I already picked my cantrips. Are these just other abilities that I get? Huh. Oh, wait, are these class specific? Okay, these might be class specific cantrips. Okay. I think. What are my proficiencies, actually? Light armor, medium armor, makes sense. Hand crossbows, light crossbows, simple weapons, and firearms. I will not be using firearms. I do remember that the game adds those. I will not be using them. Oh, not the Guardian. Not the Guardian. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. I need a quarter. Okay. I think I got like a coin of some sort in this jar. Okay. I have two characters that I regularly use as guardians, and for Garrix we're going to decide who we're going to use. If it's heads, I use Alex. If it's tails, I'm using Estelle. It's heads. All right. We're making Alex. So Alex is my friend who is my friend and my DM for the DnD campaign that we play. I actually don't mind this face shape already, but I guess we can kind of go about here. Yeah, that looks good, I think. Yes. So Alex is my friend and is also the DM of our campaign. He's really encouraged the creative side of me for the campaigns and such, especially around my character. So I've definitely had a lot of fun. Let's see here. Definitely maybe a little bit paler. So what I'm going to do for the Guardian is I'm going to kind of make his avatar. What I mean is like his, I guess the avatar, I guess the best thing is like his stream avatar. Much like myself, he also streams, or at least he used to. It's complicated because he hasn't inherently stopped streaming, but he doesn't often have time to, just due to work and stuff. So we're going to be making what is essentially his profile picture. Yep, that looks good. Let me look at some other shades of red here. Demonic red. No. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. I do feel like, you know what? He would absolutely be wearing a bit of makeup. I could see it. Nothing thick or anything. Now, oh, we might need to bring out, yeah, Precision Bolt again. Just because it's such, similar to me, his avatar is very anime style, so it's a pretty basic haircut to go for. I just realized I don't see Mythmaker. That's another one that we could use. Is it just, yeah, okay, it's just somewhere else. Sorry, I gotta get rid of the facial hair. I just absolutely do. Wait a minute. I think the facial hair made the face look too good. No. Definitely have to give him the Precision Bolt. I wanted to try giving him Mythmaker just because it would at least, like, provide some difference. Dude, why? I can't be the only one who thinks this, right? This lays on the head so weird. I don't know what it is, but it just seems to sit on the head so weirdly. Also, this ain't no fucking way this is considered blonde. Let me see. What are we gonna be working here with this one? No. No, this is like blonde. Okay, here we go. It definitely has to be like a bright blonde. Here we go. Face is really tripping me up here because I'm like, I guess we could also go. Oh no, that's, well, I guess that would work, but it also feels way too fucking skinny. None of the faces really work for what I'm thinking of. I feel like these faces are just so heavily built for the muscular characters that it throws me off like fucking crazy. This is probably the only one that really fits. You know, worst case scenario, I could always give him a beard, because I did like the face with a beard. Hold on, let me see what I got. It does actually work a little bit better. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be spending this much time on what is not even my character. It just happened that way. Kinda give it a bit more of a gold impression. Here we go. From a distance, it's really not that bad. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Okay, here we go, guys. It's time to dive on in. Bye, Mr. Mind Flayer. I'm actually starting to wonder something. I've been meaning to ask. Okay. No, it can't be. All right. This was going to be a stupid question, but as many times as I've seen this opening, I've always been like, is this supposed to be the city of Baldur's Gate? But then I'm like, oh wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. So the Mind Flayers attacked Baldur's Gate and then came here later, is what I assume is happening. I'm not gonna lie, the visuals are so good. These cutscenes are so good. Oh no, you're getting tentacled! Yeah, let's go! It's Hiccup! Not really, but alright, come on. I love it. Oh, man. You can't have a fantasy story without a dragon. Just can't be done. Wait, hold on. Actually? Does he actually get hurt with the ship? Or is it like... It's not so much that he's hurt, it's more like a sting. Because he can obviously still use the arm. Hey, 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 hey! You can't just breathe fire into a space! What if something is flammable in there? You know, like us? Jesus. Basic safety tips, people. Basic safety tips. Probably the only good thing about playing this multiple times is that I can actually think of good jokes. Wait, why is she still conscious? I mean, I'm not upset about it, but... No... No... Oh, that dragon's a fucking idiot. Oh, hey, she's still alive. I'm not gonna lie, she looks totally different in the cutscene compared to her in-game avatar. It's still pretty cool, though. Okay. It's the Impidimps. Impa-dimpa-doo-a-dee-doo. I don't know why I was doing the Oompa Loompa song, but... The Dingadings, is that what they're called? Like the Phineas and Ferb, weird things from the Toy Factory? Guys, it's us. It's Garrick's. Oh, man, that was one hell of a nap. Now, where am I?
Oh, my head.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. If everything weren't just really on fire, it'd be kind of a cool place, actually. Look at the architecture. It's a mind flayer. Hello, Mr. Mind Flayer. You okay? No, he's dead. Okay.
Good.
Okay, we should probably check to see if there's any more people. Ruptured.
Not everyone made it out alive.
Oh, wait, hold, is there a oh! Oh shit, there is a person in there. Oh!
Someone else got out.
I thought that was like... Wait, is this our pod or...
Other survivors.
Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, but...
Wonder who's inside.
Wait, so there's no one in there? Wait, what? I'm very confused.
Where the hells are we?
Oh, man, I hate to metagame, but, Hells is a pretty accurate way to describe where we are, actually. I'll be taking that. Yoink!
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess good for it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I knew there was a chest up here. You know, it's actually really funny. I only found out there was a chest up here, like, yesterday when I was checking to make sure everything would play correctly. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, well, no survivors. And one empty pod. Wait, hold on, what's that? Dude, why does everything look like it's a giant-ass brain? It's creepy! Like, seriously, can we get someone who's a little bit better? Right. Into the sphincter we go. I hope Garrick's doesn't know biology. Okay, what is this one? Illithid record.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Oh. Wait. Actually? Wait. Hold on. Is that... Okay, sorry. I'm Oh. That might actually explain some things. Oh, I never saw these.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Well, I mean, I kind of already knew it was like a living ship.
Penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
To go literally around the chair to get to this one.
Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this.
Wait, do you guys hear that? Hello? Excuse me. Is somebody there? Okay. You okay there, buddy? Ooh, not looking... Seen some better day. Ooh. Okay. Yeesh.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
Oh dear.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to? A man? Or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I know that logically I should destroy the brain, but it hasn't really done anything to me. I mean, like, it's probably more... I mean, yeah, it was, you know, it was created by the mind flayers who abducted me, but maybe if I help it out, it'll be nice. Okay. I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
And how exactly do I do that? Okay, we can investigation, inspect the exposed brain. Break the skull. Oh, okay. Dexterity, gently prise the brain from the skull. Do I only have a +1 index? Right, because this was the 13, and it's every even value afterwards, so yeah. Okay. Guess we're... I mean, we could always just destroy the brain, but, Skill check. Some dialogue options require a skill check, a dice roll that must meet or exceed a target number, your character's skill at a bonus to this roll. Okay, so I just need a 10 here. Actually, no, I can get as low as a 5. Let's go! Alright, let's...
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Aw, well that doesn't sound very nice. Okay, we're going to attempt a cerebral extraction, staying mindful of the swelling. Or we could just break the fucking skull. That is definitely an idea. And technically, I guess we would have a better chance of this. Because even with double roll, these could both go bad. Oh boy. Oh my god! Ay, that was bad. really hope I have
The
hand
swelling is too
sanitizer.
great. You cannot lift the brain out of the skull.
Wow, okay, we are just giving up. Okay. I'm sorry to the brain. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Does anyone have any hand sanitizer? God damn, Garrix. Come on, buddy. Well, I guess we don't make a new friend. That sucks. I often love freeing the little guy. Wait, hold on. Was there anything over here that we could steal? He does have a lot of books. Eldritch Tablet?
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Interesting. Wait. Sorry, I started thinking about this, but that's really cool. Did the dragons follow us into the hells? Or is that just one of the dragons? Okay, that's a really cool shot, actually.
This is your end.
Whoa, okay, let's not be hasty here.
Your skin tingles. Visions rush past.
Whoa, okay.
A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this?
Don't look at me. I'm a little new to this.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Okay. Who are you? What made you think I was a thrall? Who are you? We need to figure out where we are. What do you suggest? I feel like Garrix is going to be the polite sort and be like, who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Okay, well, nice to meet you. My only chance at survival. I'm Garrix. Hi. Okay, no handshake. Okay, I see how it is. All right. What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
I think I'll be fine. We're turning into mind flayers. There must be something we can do. We need to figure out where we are. What do you suggest? I'm gonna... That's a tough one. Would Garrix be panicking in a situation like this? I do feel like he's kind of the cautious type. So it's really tough to say. But he's also kind of straight to the point. Like, he's not going to mince words, I think. We're turning into mind flayers? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First,
Fair enough.
exterminate the nymphs. Then we find the helm and take
Ugh.
the ship.
No.
We will address the matter
Sorry.
of cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Well, now I just realized, who knows when those imps last eat? Have you seen them? They're like skin and bones. We're just interrupting their snack time. Ugh. Dude, they really went all out on the creep factor, didn't they? It should be simple. Lae'zel is super powerful. Alright, let me see. I'm curious about this. Okay, I was very curious about this. So strike. Okay, so booming blade does basic weapon damage, And then also does the 1d8, the 1d8 thunder damage when the enemies move. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was curious about that. Well, here we go. Let's go. Booming Blade! I can't believe that worked. And off you go. All right, I want to give it as much reason to move as possible. How much? That did 2 damage. God damn. That kind of sucks. Haha.
No time to waste.
You suck. Okay, so let's see here. And hammer time! Well, we got some good kills. Let's go ahead, let's grab these. I don't actually know. Like, I know it's... I only have proficiency with simple weapons. Okay, so I only have proficiency with simple weapons. But what does that mean? I'm not going to be using weapons forever, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Clubs, daggers, great clubs, hand axes, javelins, crossbows, light hammer, maces, quarterstaffs, short bows, sickles, and spears. Not a huge amount of options, but also, to be fair, I just need the damage. I don't need the proficiencies. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that scimitar. All right, Garrick's with a sword is weird. I'm saying it. I can never imagine him, like, actually wielding a sword unless he's desperate.
Goes nothing. I feel better.
But, I mean, you work with what you got, right? Wait, hold on. Did I have short swords on this list? No, I think it was daggers. Yeah, it's meant to be daggers, not short swords. Do you have a dagger? No, but you do have gold. Wait, hold on, what the frick is that? Is that just a, hold on. So I saw something and I'm like, what is it? I don't think it's going to let me really see here. I'd have to go back down. Like, there was this weird thing that just really stood out to me, and I don't know what it was. All right, here we go. Another thing that I really like about playing this game on as a recording rather than as a stream is that I feel like I can take my time and just explore around. Oh, hey, it's Shadowheart. As if I didn't already know she was here. I didn't know that was there. Since when was that there? Alright. Okay, okay. I'm bringing you along, aren't I? Okay, look around for a latch that might open the lid.
Is too alien. Nothing looks
okay. Well, that didn't work.
Crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Okay, look. There's magic at... Okay, there's magic at work here. Let me just figure out what kind, and we can see where we go from there. Okay? I feel like that's... Oh, dear. Oh! Oh, man, Shadowheart got so lucky. Okay. Oh, that was so bad.
Are you satisfied?
I mean, obviously I could have rolled a 2. I was gonna say, like, how could that get any worse? Okay, this thing's magically linked to that console. Let me see what I can do. Why do I feel like a magic IT guy? I guess that works. I am an artificer, so I am magic and technology. Hit it.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
I'm sorry. What? Classic IT technique. If it doesn't work, you either turn it off and on again, or you give it a nice kick. The kick didn't work, so, I guess it probably would help if I just, you know, inscribed the runes.
The console hums.
But this was funnier. Alright. Take a closer look at the powered up console. Let me just take a look at this. Let me get an idea of what I'm working with. Okay. What do we have?
Pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine.
Oh. Hey,
Will open the nearby pod.
I mean, I made everything seem more like a brain. But I guess a heart works too.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous.
All right, let's see here.
Parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection.
Okay,
Authority.
we got something. All right. Open sesame. Oh man. It did not want to open at first,
You feel the biomechanical
but I managed to convince it.
console process your command
Okay.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for.
You okay there?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind
Oh.
lurches into her thoughts.
Oh.
Her gratitude is mixed
Okay.
with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
I'd be wary too, actually. Well, dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Mm-hmm. Alright then, let's get going. But first, hi, I'm Garrix.
Shadowheart. One moment.
You taking notes, Gith? You taking notes? That is how you introduce yourself to somebody. Not with a sword pointed at their throats. What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
So, I know we said that we need to get to the helm, but can I explore this ship a little bit more?
Unleash
Okay.
aggression.
What's this button do? Oops. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that... I mean, the first two were unleash and aggression. Those didn't sound positive. They did not sound like a positive influence. I'm just saying, okay? Now what's in here? Whoa.
Mind my step.
Okay. I know this thing has not been a danger to us. Nah, it's not bothering us. It's not trying to do anything to us. I can leave it alone. Alright, let's see.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
How many pods were in that room we were in? That might be the answer to your question.
She doesn't notice you.
Aw, poor lady.
Anything.
So the last time I pressed a button when I didn't know what I was doing, I ended up just straight up murking 2 people. Probably not the best idea to do so again. But at the same time, scientific curiosity. Nah, I'm not that curious. Is there a way to, like...
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
It definitely doesn't seem as if it's possible to, like, let her out. Is there a button, maybe? No? Just, yeah, probably not the best idea to click a button when you don't know what it does. Especially since the last time we did that, we just murked 2 guys. That's, not my best move. Not my best move at all, actually.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
For what it's worth, I'm okay with leaving you in charge. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that is a cool sword. I wonder how it's made. What? It's a flaming sword! I don't get to see much of those in the shop.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gay after we escape.
Okay, fine. Oh. Where did they come from?
Fast. Got to write it.
Okay, ooh. Okay, you deal with this one. Oh, damn, that's a pretty good hit, actually. Way to go, Shadowheart. Sorry, my experience with Shadowheart and damage is not great. So I'm very proud.
Another fight. Let's go.
I have to have proficiency with the weapon in order to use Booming Blade? What? Oh, that is some BS. I mean, I get it, but that is also some real BS.
Death won't take me yet.
Okay, fine. I will take my mediocre damage. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know why I thought otherwise. I had no idea I was going to actually need the proficiency to use my cantrip. Which, now that I think about it, it was a pretty bad idea to take Booming Blade in the first place. But you know what? I will live with my mistakes.
Moving.
Wait, actually? Damn, not enough movement.
I am death. Open up.
Dead Thrall. Oh. Okay, first of all, I also need to dash. Go here. Steal whatever he has on hand. Why do all of the Thralls have short swords? Could they not be trusted with full-length longswords? situational actions.
With haste.
No, I don't have haste. This was long stride. Or sorry, expeditious retreat. Two very different spells there, buddy. But hey, if it works, it works. Should I try and kill him? Has anyone ever actually successfully killed that thing? I think I did it one time with this group. And I will say I have found that if you really want that flaming sword, I promised not to metagame, so I didn't do any skill adjustments. But if you really want that flaming sword, give Shadowheart command and command him to drop it. As long as it's a successful casting, he drops the sword and you can steal it. Gosh.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, this is as far as I can go, but luckily I have Firebolt. Unless that missed, and in which case, luckily doesn't mean very much.
It's now or never.
Okay, let's see, come on. Yes! This is the most damage you will ever see out of Shadowheart. I'm sorry, Shadowheart, I love you, but, you have to admit, you and damage don't necessarily go together.
No time to waste.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about the flaming sword. It's cool, but it's not really worth, like, completely getting destroyed by. I think next time, if I give myself the metagame option, I absolutely will, but since I'm not giving myself that option, there's the miss.
Time to strike.
You know, to be fair, Shadowheart's been doing good. She deserves one miss. You, my Githyanki friend, have no such excuse. And to miss twice is crazy. Wait, hold on. Expeditious Retreat is a concentration spell? How did I not see that? Oh. I'm in danger.
Got to move. Victory awaits.
Alright, come on. Sure. Really?
Blood comes easy these days.
Really? Okay. Oh, that's not good. That is really not good. Bro. Oh, man, I got so lucky. Oh. We are so not lucky. We are so not lucky. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys. We've got a problem. Problem solved. Problem not solved.
Make way.
Also, shoot him, because surely this will hit. No, it did not hit. All right.
Dull moment.
But you know what? I have dash, and that is all I need.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh man, that was my worst. That was like my worst run of this fight ever. Also, I love how I'm just like slipping into the Garrick's voice. I have never, ever had that fight go so badly. Even in my very first run. Hey. Rude! Man. Oh, wow, we are just leaving that dragon straight in hell. Okay. And there we go. Ow. Oh! Okay. Don't worry about me. I've got it. I think I got it, guys. Just gotta, you know, pull myself up a little bit. And come on. Come on. We got this. There we go. Oh, man. Okay. Everything is settled. We're all good. There she blows. The confusion on their faces is incredible. What are you goblins gonna do against the fucking Nautiloid? Ow! Ugh. Ugh. Hi, I'm Garrex! Oh, come on! You know? Whoa. Huh. Oh, good. Somebody saved me. Whoo! Now. Jerk. Oh, man. I love that scene so much. Oh, man, that was great. Okay, now where the hell are we?
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Right, check yourself for injuries or orient yourself. Where did you land? Let's check ourselves for injuries. Okay,
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've
I'm
been
good.
through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
I'm almost good. Unique items. Go to your personal chest in camp during a long rest to find some of your unique DLC items. I don't recall buying any DLC items, but I guess I must have. Complete. Escape the Nautiloid. Honestly speaking, I'm really liking this game, and that was actually a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of fun doing that. That was actually kind of weird. And I think a part of what was enjoyable about it is that I'm just kind of here goofing around. Like, when I'm on stream, I have no confidence for being, like, my goofy self. So, being able to just kind of have fun with the roleplay, but also just doing a bunch of silly shit or stuff that might take a while and slow everything down, I'm completely okay with, because I'm wasting the time of the viewers, but I don't know. There's something about doing it when it's a video that feels better, you know what I mean? Like, when it's a stream, I always feel rushed or something, so I'm really excited for what more the game has to offer, but I am going to go ahead and say that this is probably the close of our first video for this Let's Play. Now, I do want to state, right now I don't have an idea of what each session is going to look like, but I would like to try for a good 2-hour session each time after this. But just for this first video, we're going to kind of keep things short. since a lot of what we just went through was just the tutorial phase. So as we move into the next portion and the videos afterwards, we will start really getting into the gameplay. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and hopefully I will catch you guys in the next one. Till then, everybody, peace.